Hi students, in this video I am going to explain exercise 5.6 of differentiation, and it is of parametric differentiation. What is parametric differentiation means? See, if I do one problem, you will understand. You will be given both x and y in two different variables. Sorry, both two different variables will be given in terms of some other variable, a t power 4. See, I told you whenever we take the differentiation of dy by dx and dx by dy, x and y are not constant, the rest are constants. But here, is a t constant or not? T is not a constant here because the value you have to differentiate x also and you have to differentiate y also. If t is a constant, the whole thing becomes constant. The whole thing becomes constant, the derivative becomes 0. And you will be given here x and y are connected parametrically by the equations without eliminating the parameter. So here they have to tell us what is the parameter here actually, but they didn't tell. Here a and t, two variables are here, and here the parameter is t and a is constant. Parameter is t and a is constant, and parameter cannot be taken as a constant. Now, first of all, what to do here? We take dx by dt, differentiating this with respect to t. So constant 2a is constant and derivative of 2 square is 2t. And now dy by dt, constant and derivative of 4 t power 4 is 4t cube. Now to get this is 4at and this is 4a t cube. You are asked to find out dy by dx. This is nothing but dy by dt by dx by dt, that is equal to 4at cube by 4at. You get cancelled. The answer is t square. In the same way, second question. Here a to be considered as a constant and theta is parameter. Second question, x is a cos theta and y is b cos theta. Differentiating. dy by dx he want. So first we do dx by d theta with respect to theta, because we take differentiation of this variable with respect to the parameter, so that will not be a constant. Dx by d theta will be a into minus sine theta, and dy by d theta will be b into minus sine theta. Now what we need? We need dy by dx is nothing but dy by d theta by dx by d theta minus b sine theta by minus a sine theta. Sine theta gets cancelled, minus also get cancelled. The answer is p by. Okay. Now third question, x equal to sine t, y is equal to cos 2t. Here t is parameter, we take dx by dt. Derivative of sine t is cos t and dy by dt. Derivative of cos 2t is minus sine 2t into derivative of 2t, 2. With respect to t we are doing. Okay. Now it becomes minus 2 sine 2t. You can also write this as minus 2 of sine 2a formula. We know the formula of sine 2a. 2 sine a cos a. So it becomes minus 4 sine t cos t. Now we need dy by dx. So to get dy by dx, we take dy by dt by dx by dt. What is dy by dt? Minus 4 sine t cos t by dx by dt will be cos t. Can you cancel these two? It becomes minus 4 sine t. Okay. Next one. Fourth one. X is equal to 4t and y is equal to 4 by t. Let's same process we do. Dx by dt 4 into 1 and dy by dt, it becomes 4 into derivative of 1 by t minus 1 by t square. Now it becomes dy by dx, we need dy by dt by dx by dt. dy by dt is minus 4 by t square by 4. You can cancel like minus 4 by t square into 1 by 4, you can write this. So you can cancel these two, it becomes minus 1 by t square. Okay. Now look here. Same here, the parameter is theta. You take dx by d theta. Cos theta derivative minus sine theta, and it becomes minus of minus 2 sine 2 theta. This 2 is for derivative of 2 theta, it becomes 2 sine 2 theta minus sine theta. In the same way, dy by d theta, it becomes cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta. Now, dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta by dx by d theta. You can write cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta by 2 sine 2 theta minus sine theta. Right? Now see this question. X and y are given. Here also theta is the parameter, dx by d theta. A into, when we take it with respect to theta, derivative of theta is 1 minus cos theta. And dy by d theta, a into 0 minus sine theta. And it becomes a into 1 minus cos theta, and it becomes minus a sine theta. Suppose if you need dy by dx, it is nothing but dy by d theta by dx by d theta. dy by d theta is minus a sine theta, dx by d theta is a into 1 minus cos theta. You can cancel this. Now you can still simplify. You can write sine theta as 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and denominator 1 minus cos theta 2 sine square theta by 2. 2 gets cancelled, sine theta by 2 gets cancelled. It becomes minus cos by sine, it becomes cot theta by 2. Okay? Okay. See this question here, the parameter is t. Let us do dx by dt. But when you are doing dx by, it should be in u by v. U by v rule you should apply. So v square. So denominator is cos 2t. V square. V cos 2t. V u dash. Derivative of u. 3 sine square t into derivative of sine t is cos t minus sine cube t. U derivative of a. Root of cos 2t. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root cos 2t into derivative of cos 2t is minus sine 2t into 2. This is the thing what we have to do. Now when I take LCM here, the denominator becomes, this will come here with beside this root cos 2t into cos 2t. Now it will go here, it will go there. Root and root gets cancelled, become cos 2t 3 sine square t cos t plus sine cube t. This sine 2t we write 2 sine t cos t. 2 sine t cos t. Now if I take what you can take common max among both, I think you can take 2 cos 2 you can take sine t and also cos t you can take common. Sine t cos t if I take common, no, sine square you can take common. Sine square, it becomes 3 cos 2t plus 2 sine square t. 2 sine square t. Sine square t cos t. Yeah. By denominator will be root cos 2t into cos 2t. So still you can simplify. Cos 2t, if I take 3 cos 2t as to eliminate this, you can take sine square t cos t 3 into cos 2t. If I write it as 1 minus 2 sine square t, 1 minus 2 sine square t plus 2 sine square t by denominator become root cos 2t cos 2t. Now it becomes, the numerator becomes sine square t cos t 3 minus 6. It becomes 6 sine square t plus 2 sine square t, 3 minus 4 sine square t by root cos 2t cos 2t. Now we keep this as a dx by dt. Keep it like that. Now I'll rub this. Please pause the video and take the screenshot. Now I am going to do dy by dt also. Okay. Now if I take dy by dt, it becomes, let's rub this, u by v again, v square cos 2t, v v u derivative 3 cos square t into derivative cos is minus sin t minus u is cos cube t into derivative of this root 1 by 2 root of cos 2t into minus sin 2t into 2. This 2 gets cancelled. So when you take LCM, these two come one beside the other, cos 2t, and this root will get cancelled. Cos 2t 3 minus cos square t sin t plus cos cube t sin 2t, you write 2 sin t cos t. Now what you can take common from both of them? If I take common cos square t and sin t, cos square t and sin t, if I take, it becomes minus 3 cos 2t plus 2 cos square t by cos 2t root cos 2t. Now it becomes cos square t sin t. In the place of cos 2a, we have applied 1 minus 2 sin square t in the previous one. Now we apply in terms of cos. 2 cos square t minus 1 plus 2 cos square t by cos 2t root cos 2t. Now it becomes dy by dt is equal to, the denominator is same in both, root cos 2t cos 2t cos square t sin t, cos square t sin t. Inside it becomes, when you distribute minus 3 inside, minus 6 plus 3, and 3 minus 6 plus 3, minus 6 plus 2, it becomes minus 4 cos square t. Now when I apply dy by dt, sorry, dy by dx, it becomes dy by dt by dx by dt, and the denominators gets cancelled. Let's not write denominators, let us write only the numerators. It becomes cos square t sin t into 3 minus 4 cos square t, and it becomes sin square t cos t into 3 minus 4 sin square t. Okay. Now it becomes, one cos gets cancelled, one sin gets cancelled. So send cos inside the numerator, 3 cos t minus 4 cos cube t, denominator 3 sin t minus 4 sin cube t. And this is nothing but the formula of, actually when you take minus common, it looks like 4 cos cube t minus 3 cos t, it becomes cos 3t, and denominator becomes sin 3t, sin 3a formula. It becomes, the answer becomes minus cot 3t. Okay, please pause the video and check it carefully, guys. Right, see the 8th one. X equal to, here also t is the parameter, cos t plus log tan t by 2, y is equal to a sin t. Now we go with the same process, dx by dt, a into derivative cos t is minus sin t, derivative log tan t by 2, I take 1 by tan t by 2, and to derivative of tan t by 2, secant square t by 2 into derivative of t by 2, 1 by 2. It becomes a into minus sin t. Let us make little more simplification here. Sin t by 2 by cos t by 2. This you can write 1 by cos square t by 2 into 1 by 2. You can cancel one of them. It becomes a into minus sin t 1 by this 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2 becomes sin t. Now when I take LCM, it becomes minus sin square t plus 1 by sin t. It becomes a into 1 minus sin square t is cos square t by sin t. Leave it like that. Now dy by dt is a cos t. Now we need dy by dx. It is nothing but dy by dt by dx by dt. dy by dt is a cos t by a sin t. A gets cancelled, it becomes cot t. Okay? See the 9th question. Dx by d theta, a into secant theta tan theta. and dy by d theta b into secant square theta. We need a dy by dx. It is nothing but dy by d theta by dx by d theta b secant square theta by a secant theta tan theta. One secant theta gets cancelled. You can write b by a. You can write secant as 1 by cos theta, and this becomes sin theta by cos theta. Both gets cancelled, becomes b by a cosecant theta. You can write like that. For 10th question, x is equal to a into cos theta plus theta sin theta. Y is equal to a into sin theta minus theta cos theta. Now what happens? dx by d theta, when you take a into cos theta derivative is minus sin theta, but when you take the derivative of this, it should be uv rule, uv. So it becomes theta sin theta. So theta u, derivative of sin is cos theta, plus sin theta into derivative of theta is 1. Now these two gets cancelled, it becomes a theta cos theta. In the same way, dy by d theta, when you do a into derivative of sin is cos theta minus, put a bracket here, when you do these two, it should be uv, theta cos theta. Theta into derivative of cos is minus sin theta, plus cos theta into derivative of theta is 1. So it becomes a into cos theta plus theta sin theta minus cos theta. You can cancel this, it becomes a theta sin theta. Now dy by dx becomes dy by d theta by dx by d theta. So a theta sin theta by a theta cos theta. You can cancel these two, it becomes tan theta. Okay? See, if you see carefully, this question is different from all the questions, all the 10 questions that what we did. Because in all the questions, your answer was in terms of t. But here you are asked to prove this in terms of y and x. That means y by x. So you should eliminate t. So let us try to eliminate t in these two cases. So by seeing this, I'll get an idea that if I square this, it becomes a power sin inverse t. If I square this, I'll get a power cos inverse t. If I multiply both, sir, how do you know that we have to multiply only? Because I know the property of identity in inverse trigonometric function. So the identity of inverse trigonometric function, sin inverse x plus cos inverse x should be equal to pi by 2. Like that, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is pi by 2. Secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is pi by 2. So I want to apply that. To apply that, the powers should be added. For the powers to add, no, we have to multiply the bases, no. So x square into y square, a power sin inverse t into a power cos inverse t. It becomes x square into y square is a power sin inverse t plus cos inverse t. It becomes x square y square is equal to a power pi by 2. Now differentiating both sides with respect to x. uv rule. X square into derivative of y square 2y dy by dx plus y square into derivative of x square is 2x is equal to, this is a constant, 0. Now what happened? 2x square y dy by dx is equal to 2xy square. 2 gets cancelled, 1x gets cancelled, 1y gets cancelled. So dy by dx, this is minus, minus y by x. All the best.